Appa Adab.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon also.
Dear learners
Good afternoon.
and all the honorable viewers, welcome to my online class. At first, I want to thank the authority, District Administration Chattogram, the Honorable DC Sir, the Honorable ADC Sir, Education and ICT, the Honorable Assistant Commissioner Galip Chaudhary Sir, the Honorable Headmistress of my school, and all the persons providing me technical support for this arrangement. I am very happy to see my endeared students in front of me, and it seems to me that I am in my real classroom. Well, students, let us come to our lesson. Okay, welcome to my class. Actually, this class is for class 7 and I'll take your English first paper. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
This class is taken by me. Actually, I am Biplavi Pal, assistant teacher, Dr. Khastagir Government Girls High School, Chattogram. Dear students, what do you do in your leisure time? Can anyone tell me? What do you do? You will raise your hand if you can. If you answer, what do you do in your leisure time?
I read storybooks and magazines.
Okay, good. You read storybooks and magazines. Don't you watch TV in your leisure time?
Yes, teacher, sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So our today's lesson is Unit 6, leisure. Lesson 8 to 11. As it's a story, we want to continue it. The name of the story is The Selfish Giant. Students, look at the picture. Do you know him? Who is he?
Oscar Wilde.
Yes, thank you. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is an Irish writer. Actually, the story, The Selfish Giant, is written by Oscar Wilde, and he wrote short stories, poems, everything for children, for all actually. Okay, now I think you have your textbook with you, English first paper book.
Yes,
So
teacher.
from textbook, look the test, page number 63 to 67 we shall read today. Okay. Now, dear students, before going to the test, we want to know some vocabulary. Actually, vocabulary is very important. That is new words which we need to write down also. I think all of you have taken your notebook also, because in your notebook you will write down the new words you will get today. These words will help you to understand the text properly. Can you tell me what do you see in the picture? Yes, it's a castle.
Castle or palace.
Yes, it's a castle. Pronounce the word after me. It's castle. Here, look, he is silent. He is silent. Yes, okay, dear students, I want to tell you one thing. All of you will not talk at a time, because it will make a chaotic noise. Okay, let me see. What is the meaning of castle? Look, a large building with thick walls built for the kings. And the thing you see, synonym. You must keep it in mind, synonym, and write it the word in your notebook. The synonym of castle is fort. Okay? There is an example word sentence for you. There is an example sentence for you. It is taken from, yes, it is taken from your book. The giant lived in a big castle alone. Now the second picture, look, what do you see here?
Blossom.
Yes, blossom. Blossom. Let us know the meaning of blossom. Yes, I see. Afrida, raise your hand. I think you know the meaning of blossom. Okay, Afrida, can you tell me? Okay, Now, flower. As noun, it is flower, and when it will be verb, then it will be to bloom. That is, a word can be used both as verb and also as noun. Example, there is example given, you see. Okay, in spring, many flowers blossom. Another picture. Do you see a picture here?
Yes, giant.
Okay,
Yes,
what is
giant.
this?
It's a
Giant.
picture of a
Exactly.
giant.
Thank you.
The
It's a giant. It's a picture of a giant. Let us know the meaning. The giant means a creature of human shape, but very great in size and strength. Okay, synonym. What is the synonym of giant? Look,
Monster.
look at the
Monster.
screen. Monster. We can say monster. An example is given from your textbook. It is, the giant looks terrible, isn't it? Doesn't it? The giant looks terrible.
Terrible.
Now, look at this. What is it? I think you
It's a
know.
bird. It's
It
a
is
bird.
bird. And what is the
Twitter.
bird doing? Twitter.
The bird
Yes.
is twittering.
The bird is twittering. And now again you see the meaning, sweet sound of
Birds.
birds. And also you see synonym. Synonym is chirp. You can note down the word in your notebook. In spring, no birds twitter. Okay. Now look. Again look. What is the baby doing?
Baby is creeping.
Creeping. Creeping. Sania raised hand. Sania, do you know what is the baby doing? Creeping. Yes. Good. Nice word. Crawling. Meaning is here to be moved quietly and slowly. Yes. Synonym is crawl. Thank you. Sania, you know the meaning. Now, example. The lovely children crept into the giant's garden. Okay, there are some other words also. Actually, we'll want to cover from lesson 8 to 11. So, you will get many words, and these words will help you to understand the lesson properly. Yes, selfish. I'm explaining the words. You can note down it. It's an adjective and it means self-centered. A person who thinks only for his own interest. Example, and you see the example. The giant was very selfish. Gruff. Do you know the meaning of gruff?
Yes, and harsh.
Yes, harsh. It's written here. Harsh. Yes, rough. Deep and rough voice and often sounding unfriendly. Example is given here. The giant cried in a very gruff noise. Lovely. Lovely is an adjective. It means beautiful or attractive. An example, his garden looked lovely with green grass. Okay, a very new word, you see. Number 4, you know the word trespasser.
Trespasser.
Trespasser is a noun. It means intruder. Let me explain the word. Someone who enters into one's land without permission. Suppose if you enter anyone's room without permission or any other country without permission, you will be a trespasser. Okay? Trespasser. Okay? The example sentence is given from your book. Trespassers will be punished. Actually, I want you write these words in your notebook. It will help you a lot. There are some other words also because we'll complete 4 lessons. In 4 lessons, there are a lot of words which needs the meaning. You need the meanings to know. And number 5, perfume. It's a noun word and it means aroma, sweet scent, fragrance. Yes. Example: a delicious perfume came to us through the open window. Then number 6, sight. It's a noun. It's a noun. Seen.
Yes.
A view of things. I have given an example for you here. You can make another sentence with these words also. We saw the most wonderful sight. Okay. Now it's a verb. Look, number 7, fling. It's a verb word. Throw, cast, hold. Example is given here. The little boy flung into his arms around the giant's neck. The sentence is quoted from the text so that you can understand the text properly. Okay, the last word is stress out. It's verb. What does the verb mean? It means
Fridge.
spread, or you can say expand. Yes, many
And
synonyms.
extend.
Good, thank you. Now example. Look, I have given here you an example sentence. He stretched out a hand and said hello. Okay, dear students, I think you have got the idea of the new words. Now, the story in brief. You have the story in your textbook. Now, the story in brief. The name of the story is, again I am telling, The Selfish Giant. Look at the screen. Can any student read the text? Here I have shown you. It is the story in brief. Yes, two students raised hand. From who wants to read? You raised hand, Sania and Proga. Okay. Okay, I will allow anyone. Sania. Okay, Sania. You read the text aloud so that we can hear. Okay, I see. 6, 7, 8 students, but raise your hand. Actually, I will allow only one student to read. Okay, now read the text, please. Sania, you read. Okay. At first you have to unmute yourself. Then you will read so that we can all listen to you clearly. Sorry, I want to go. Yes, here many students are very active. You want to read. Actually, I do not hear Sania. Okay, I want other student. Program.
Yes, teacher.
Program.
Can I?
Okay, read
Can I?
one. Yes, okay. Start reading, please.
Teacher, may I start?
Yeah, yes, sure. Please wait, please. From here.
Okay.
1.
The Selfish Giant. Once there was a giant who was very selfish. He had a very beautiful garden where the children played after school. He forbade them to enter into it. The children did not have any playground. Yet he hung a notice on the wall, "Trespassers will be punished." Actually, he did not allow the children to play in his garden. They were very unhappy. At due time, the spring came. All over the country, there were flowers and birds. Only in the giant's garden, there was still winter. No flowers bloomed, and no birds chirped. There were only snow and frost. Not white dew everywhere. The giant got worried and began to think.
Okay, then come to the next slide. You continue reading, please.
Okay, teacher. One morning, when he was lying awake in his bed, he heard some lovely music. He found that the north wind stopped. The spring came back as the children crept in the garden through a little hole. Then the giant realized his mistake. So he quietly went into the garden. Seeing him, all the children ran away. Only a little boy remained there. Going to him, the giant took him gently in his hands and put him up on the tree. Seeing this, other children came back, and with them the spring came. Thus the garden turned into the most beautiful garden in the country.
Okay, thank you. Very nice writing. Very nice reading. Actually, all of you will practice reading and it will help you a lot. Now, a test for you. All will not answer at a time because it will make a chaos. Look. Oh, look. It's MCQ test. The word castle means The word castle means
Palace.
the capital, miracle, fort, palace. Actually, what will be the correct one?
Palace.
Actually, it will be fort. Fort. Fort is the correct one. Palace is a place where the kings live with their queen. It will be fort because here king lives with their soldiers so that he can protect his kingdom from the enemy. Castle means fort. There is a difference between palace and fort. The answer will be fort. Okay, the road was busy and crowded. Here busy means what will be the no, okay, occupied. The word distant means number 3. The word distant means what will be distant? Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Option D.
Then the word blossom. Blossom means
Flower.
okay, good flower.
Option A.
The
Flower.
poor tree was covered with snow. The poor tree was covered with snow. Here the word covered means look, hidden, wrapped, preserved, discovered. Listen to me please. Listen to me please. Here from the best answer will be wrapped. Because wrapped means when we wrap something, cover something with paper. Here the tree is covered with snow. So here it will be wrapped. The correct answer will be wrapped. Okay. Now dear students, you match your answer which we have already told. Look, the correct answer and you match the correct words. 1/4 B, here B, 2 occupied, C, 3 far off, and 4 flower, D would be red. Now come to the next thing, evaluation. Okay, answer the following questions in brief. Look, there are some questions for you. At first you think yourself. There are 5 questions for you from the text. Yes, if you know the answer, you will raise your hand. Then I'll ask you. Number 1. How do you know that the giant is selfish? Yes, I see Dola. Dola, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do you know the giant is selfish? Look, the giant is selfish because he forbade the children to play in his garden. Okay, do you agree?
Yes, teacher.
What happens in a garden in winter? Look, I have already made an answer. You can add something with this. In winter, no flowers bloom and no birds chirp in a garden. The garden looks lifeless and dry. Okay, I see 5 participants raise your hand. Do you want to answer the number 3 question? Why was the little bird singing outside the castle? Okay, now I see again some students who wants to answer me. Let me see who wants to answer. Progga, you have raised your hand. Will you
Yes,
answer
teacher.
number 3? Why was the little bird singing outside the giant's
The
castle?
little bird singing outside the giant's castle. The little bird was singing outside the giant's castle because there was no spring inside the garden of the giant.
Okay, now match the answer with you. You can say in this way also. It was because the spring came and the winter and the children crept into the garden. You will pronounce the word after me, castle. It will be castle. Here T is silent. It was because the spring came and the children crept into the garden. Now, who want to answer? Number 4. Okay.
Ma'am, I can say.
Ma'am, I can say.
Can I
It is
say?
a very easy answer. Tasneem. You answer, please. You raise your hand.
Wilde wrote the story The Selfish Giant for children.
Oscar Wilde. Okay, let me see. The answer is here. Oscar Wilde wrote the story The Selfie Giant for you. There are many, you see in the net, there are many books and also some poem and also other plays of Oscar Wilde. They are very interesting, like uh, this story. Okay, number 5, the last one.
19.
The last one, why was the Giant's Garden the most beautiful one in the country? Who want to say? Okay, tell, yes, okay, please answer, please.
The Giant's Garden was the most beautiful one in the country because it was a lovely garden with soft green grass. Here and there over the grass stood beautiful flowers, and also there were fruit trees around the garden.
Very nice answer. Your answer was elaborate one. Julie, I told you to answer in brief. Okay, it's also okay. Now, I think you have understood the text, and we are going to now finish our class. Actually, before finishing the class, there are some homework for you. There is a homework for you. You must do the homework at home and write it, writing date and show your homework when we will return to our normal classroom. Look, read the story The Selfish Giant again carefully at home for 5 times. Keep it in mind, you have to read it once again. Then write the summary of it within 80 words. Okay, do you understand what you have to write?
Yes,
you have to write the summary,
Yes,
but
Yes,
you must not copy it from the book or from the book. You have to write the main things only. Okay, dear student, I think you have enjoyed my class, and in the next classes we will also come with another interesting topics. Till then,
Thank you.
we have to leave. Thank you for your participation. You must stay home, stay safe, and continue your study. Let me finish here. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Again.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Ma'am,
Walaikum assalam.
adab.